If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Road to Glory. We're going to jump back into the comments today. We took a day off from it yesterday because we were doing... Well, we basically had to talk about the fact that my luck on this account is ridiculous. Today's no different. We pack an insane player. In fact, technically speaking, we packed two insane players today. One tradable, one untradeable. I don't know what's going on. We're about to hit Weekend League. Warning, it ain't pretty. Some of the games are crazy. We score loads of goals. Some of the games we get... Well, I'd say we get ruined, but we don't win them. The team looks like that right now, with Ben Yedder and Mbappe up front. We do have a premium gold players pack to open, which we are about to open. I don't even know what this is from. It came from some sort of objective. We will have quite a few two-player packs as well as pre-order packs in here as well. Unfortunately, this 25k pack, like I said, I can't remember where it's from. It must have been some sort of objective. Didn't have anything in it apart from a few cards. As you can see, we have an awful lot of cards in the club. We get a lot of duplicates every time we open a pack. We will need to start rinsing through the cards to do two-player packs and such. I'm going to start preparing for League SBCs today as well. Not in the video, but I'm literally going to go round the top 5 leagues in particular and buy an awful lot of the silvers, the bronzes that are cheap from most of the clubs. If I can pick them up for less than 500 coins, 600 coins, 700 coins, I will. Anything more than that, I might think twice, and I'll look to see how many golds I can pick up on the cheap. And we're going to start really sort of considering League SBC. It's not really going to be something that I work toward a lot this year with regards to, you know, not like in previous FIFAs, I've made sure that I've kept cards. You know, like when we open packs, I'm like, all right, got to keep him, see if he sells League SBC. I will do that, but I'm not going to just gear everything toward doing League SBC. I want to prepare for it before it gets released because it's the easiest way. You know, as soon as they release it, we get a bunch of packs at once. Maybe we get a card we can use as well. But going forward then, I'll have it in the back of my mind, but I'm not really going to be like hell-bent on trying to re-rinse. So, BMC says, hi mate, nice vid. I play on PC too, and I have a problem where I compare price on a player on an item, then go to list them, and it just changes. Yes, that is a problem. Basically, on PC right now, since the update, if you try and list a player, more often than not from any screen, if you've just packed them, if you're on the transfer list, you try and list them, you can't move the price. And then when you do like the bumper or the trigger to get them to go down to the minimum, it just goes to 0. And you basically have to put the player in your club, find him in your club, and then maybe you can sell him from there. It's hit and miss. EA need to fix it. My concern is, because it's PC and EA don't care about PC, whether they even know about it, because who's testing that? I mean, let's be honest, it probably wouldn't have become a problem had they tested it in the first place. So my only hope really is that either they've noticed somehow, or when they apply the update to console in a day or two, maybe on Tuesday, the same problem happens and they will address it, because then everyone's going to complain. So at the moment, it's a big problem. It's really annoying. It's forcing me to discard an awful lot of stuff because I can't be asked to try and fiddle with it to sell them for 900 coins. I'm just going to discard them for 600. So I am losing a fair few coins here. Yeah, hopefully they fix it soon. 2-0 at the start of Weekend League. Who'd have thought it? Before we go any further, and yesterday I said this as well, I don't feel like I'm very good at this game. I like this game. It is 10 times better than FIFA 20, but I feel like I'm worse at it. Yes, it's a case of learning, and it's a case of getting used to it, finding out what works and what doesn't work. I've played well over 100 games so far across 2 accounts, and I don't know. I'm still learning, so I don't know if I'll ever get used to it, but I can attack now. I can't really defend well. Juan says, I got Kante, maybe the pack weight is better last year, as I'm on PC as well. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I do know someone I play co-op with, his pack luck last year was pretty bad for the first, well, 6 months maybe, and then he started to get some decent stuff, and then he'd only ever pack good untradeable stuff. This year he's already packed an icon, and he's packed a few other good things as well. So maybe pack luck is better. Who knows? Don Weezing just says, I just want Ronaldo in my team. I wouldn't care if I didn't pack anything else for the rest of the year. You say that, but then when you get Ronaldo and then you open like 4 packs after him and you don't get anything, you really do start to moan. Because I do it even now. You know, I open a pack, I get Van Dijk, and then I open another one and I get Van Dijk, and then when I open my third one and I haven't got a walkout, I'm a bit like, what? My pack luck is awful. To be fair though, my pack luck this year, I mean, it is ridiculous. Dominic, have you done a Lloris review? No, I haven't. I don't tend to review goalkeepers that often because they are very hit and miss for everyone. Some goalkeepers will perform some insane saves and they'll just be incredible for me, and then for someone else I know, they're just not very good at all. So I don't tend to review them that often. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I will say that Lloris, just as a quick little review, Lloris can be good, but sometimes he just makes some howlers like that. I honestly think he should save that. There is a goal at the end as well where I think he should probably save it. Oblak would have saved it. Oblak is by far the best goalkeeper in this game. He is absolutely incredible. Alisson is decent. Ederson is very good. And Donnarumma is alright. He's not bad. If you're in a pickle and you need the chemistry, Donnarumma can be useful. Maybe I'll look to do some goalkeepers. Maybe I'll just do like my top 5 keepers or most used five most used keepers in FIFA or something. So rather than just sit there for 8 minutes talking about one goalkeeper, we maybe talk about quite a few. I don't know. Well, maybe. Declan says, done all my champs games. Wow. He said that 13 hours ago. Saying that I've left 3. But I'll not win all these, so sticking to goal 3. That's fair enough. That's my best finish in champs weekend, so we'll take that all day, and it means I can relax tomorrow and make sure I get Elite 1 in squad battles. Your luck, though, pray for that on rewards day. I know, I'm hoping, because I mean, it looks like I'm going to finish rank 2, Division 2 for Division Rivals this week, because I've got 1 game left, I think, of Rivals. It's so stupid, this system. It really is, because I'll never be able to finish rank 1, even though I'm more than happy to sit there and play the amount of games required to get it. Like that there, goalkeeper, maybe not the goalkeeper at fault. Maybe it was the defence more than anything else. I say it was me, obviously, but me defending. But we lose that game 7-6, and I'm very unhappy about it, because I was 5-2 up. And I knew at 5-2 I'd lost that game. And it's so stupid when you know that. I scored the 5th, and I thought, you know what? I've got a feeling here that I'm not winning this game. And, hey, I was right. Doesn't happen very often, but I was right. Yeah, I've not had the best start to Weekend League. And what makes it even worse, really, is my team is 10 times better than the teams that I'm playing. I don't think I've played one team this weekend that I would consider better than my team. And, you know, I've got Ronaldo on the bench at the moment. And maybe I do need to start him. Obviously, I'd like to be able to try, but as we're first owner, it's not easy for chemistry. I can fit him in there for chemistry, but then I'm sacrificing 3 or 4 players to try and link him in. You know, I'm having to use Arthur, I'm having to use Ramsey, and it's not ideal at all. But going forward with rewards, maybe we'll look to try and squeeze him in there. I wish he was still at Real Madrid. It would be so much easier. What I need is Dybala and Cuadrado. Cuadrado would help me out a lot. He's not even that. He's like 15k or something, Cuadrado. So yeah. But congratulations on that, on the goal 3, and good luck with your squad battles. I am looking for just goal 3 standard as well. I mean, if I can go further, I will. This weekend, it's not going to happen. I will play the majority, if not all, my games, but I don't think I'll be able to get more than goal 3. Right now, goal 3 is the target. If I've got games left and I can go beyond it, I'll try. But right now, goal 3 is definitely the target. It's really weird. I'm in Division 3, and I can stay there, and maybe I'll go to Division 2, and maybe one day I will challenge for Division 1. Can I get past 14 wins in Weekend League? It's not looking likely. Knuckleball Twins, absolutely mad. All of those sick Liverpool players already. It's mad how expensive so many meh players still are. I agree. There are a lot of cards in this game that are just not that great, and they are still holding 40,000 coin price tag. Sissoko of Spurs is a decent card, but he's 79 rated. He is very, very common. There is absolutely no way that he is worth 35, 40k. Absolutely no way. And yet, and yet he is. This is probably the first team I played where I would say that it was on par with mine. Now, bear in mind, of course, we are still using the lone Mbappe, but I would say that in terms of the quality of player, it's on par with mine, in terms of value as well as just how good they are in general. And for whatever reason, people with good teams aren't very good. I'm case in point, because I am awful and I have a good team. Mbappe threw on goal here. Just waiting. There it is, and he makes it 3. And I think that's where my opponent decided, I've had enough and I'm off. And I don't blame him at all, although I do at the same time. Depends. If he's played his 30 rivals, then fair enough. Just leave, right? But it does count towards your ELO system thing in Weekend League as well, right? So if you quit a game, it doesn't count as if you've played. So you're still on. So if you're on +3, +4 form or whatever, and you quit a game, it's not going to register that you're now one lower than you were before. So you're still playing the same level of opponent. So stay to even if you're 9-0 down, stay to the end of the game, because then you'll get dropped down a little bit, and then the next opponent might be manageable, if that makes sense. What's the name? Christian says, packed Kante in a 2-player pack. I would have loved that. That would have been sensational. If I could have packed him instead of the Frenchman that I got in my 2-player pack today, that would have been sexy. I tried Semedo on loan at centre-back. Worked quite well. Unfortunately, there's only 1 game left on him, so we're going to have to get rid of him. And Mbappe's only got 1 game left, so we're going to have to switch this around a little bit. You'll see the team in a second. Now, though, we're about to head into some packs. They are pre-recorded because I needed to get them out of the way so I could do other stuff. Well, that's a lie. I'm lying to you. I am very impatient. And I needed to open them because I couldn't keep them there. Because I just needed to find out what was in these packs. But there will be, obviously Thursday we'll do live rewards. I will have marquee matchups tomorrow. And I will do them live as well, maybe. I don't know. See there? Did you see there with the 0? That's what happens on PC right now. It's so irritating. So as we continue to open these packs, these are the 2-player packs. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything in there. What else are we saying here? Any other comments? Oh, there we go. We've got Regulon, who is... I was actually considering playing him at centre-back, but high attack and work rate, medium defensive. I'm not sure if he's better than Chilwell. Haven't used him, of course, so I will give him a go and have a little look, but I do like Chilwell's inform card. Really glad we've packed him, actually. So we get a board in our final 2-player pack before the pre-order packs. It's Belgian. It's a centre-back. It's no one useful. So Joe says, mate, use Cristiano and Mbappe up top, both on 8 chem. Just swap Mbappe for Ben Yedder and use Cristiano. Well, we've already used Mbappe now. I will try and get Ronaldo into a team. He does come on at half-time anyway, but we will definitely have to try and get him into a team because I feel like we pack someone in a second. In this next pack, we pack someone who I'm now using in the team. He's pretty sexy. I won't lie to you. He's tradable as well, which makes me really want to sell him after using him for Weekend League. And I probably will because he's worth a fair bit. Here we go. It's not a walkout. So you're thinking, well, who can it be? And at this point, I wasn't that excited. German, striker, Chelsea. It is Timo Werner. I was a little bit excited when I saw that. I was like, oh, wow. But then I was like, he's just come out of packs as a ones to watch. He's about to get an inform on Wednesday. I have quite literally hit that 1 week in a 4-week period where he isn't a special item. It's a little bit frustrating, but then I remembered it's tradable. Then I had a look at the card and I thought, wow, that is actually very sexy. Don't mind that at all. Then I looked at his price, nearly fell off my chair. That's unreal. This account is rigged. Red list, I mean, it doesn't. Is there a list above the red list? Because I'm on that list. All I need is an icon, and I've completed the game. I don't care what anyone says. So at that point, I thought, right, well, Ben Yedder kind of served his purpose for me. He has dropped in price. I was kind of hoping that he would have kept it because we were in the middle of Weekend League. In fact, we hadn't even hit the middle of Weekend League at that point. But I thought, I'm just going to list him, and we'll get him gone, and we'll pick up the, 90-odd thousand coins we can get for him. Yes, this is a first owner road to glory. Yes, he's first owner, but he's 84 rated. He isn't going to be 90k much longer. I'd rather just take the coins, and now we can look to maybe use Timo Werner in the team instead of where Ben Yedder and Mbappe were. So now I apply a Hunter to him because we need to get that pace up to 99. We take out Anthony Martial. We've got a lone Sterling in there. We can use him for 4 games. We did pack him and sell him, of course, Sterling, but I'm seeing a lot of good things about him. Maybe I should have used him first. My logic was that if I pack someone who's tradable first owner, I really need to like them. So Trent, for example, I really need to like the player to keep them. Otherwise, I want the coins, because this account isn't just a road to glory. This account is my one account for everything. We do play reviews, we do squad builders, we do everything on this account. So I kind of need the coins as well. Plus, it allows me then to do SBCs when they drop them, and they will drop them. So when they drop icons, for example, we will be able to just go straight out there and buy all the cards we need to get a particular icon if there's one that really does take my fancy. So the tactics that I'm running through right now, I have got 4 variations of the 4-2-3-1. I have one where we are completely gung-ho. We have get in the box for the cross for the 2 wide men. We have get in the box for the cross for the cam. The striker is stay forward, and then one CDM is stay back, and the other one is just sort of like free roaming. Balanced fullbacks. We're very, very often 2 at the back in that situation. That isn't good for me because I'm terrible at defending. However, my thought process behind it is, and I said this yesterday, if my opponent scores 5 against me, I'm just going to have to score 6. And that's the way I've been playing Weekend League. We are currently, wait for it, 5-5. I'm not doing well at all. However, I will say that I'm enjoying it a lot more than I normally would be if I was 5-5. In fact, last year, I don't think I went 5-5 the entire year. I think the worst I probably did last year was maybe 5-3, and then we went on like a 4 or 5 game run where we went like 10-3, 10-4 or something. That's not too bad for me. I don't mind that. 5-5 is atrocious, but I'm not stressing like I normally do. I'm not getting as angry. I did throw a bottle of hand sanitizer yesterday, which in the current climate is a very bad thing. It's like throwing gold, that is. But yeah, I did throw it yesterday. I was a little bit angry, but I was angry at myself. I wasn't angry at the game. And last year, it would have been complete opposite. I would have been just angry at the game in general. So even though I'm losing the odd game here or there, I'm actually losing in every other game, technically. I'm enjoying myself more by using this, basically a 4-5 tactic, you know? That's not right, is it? 4-6. That's the right number. Depends if I've had a red card or not. But no, I use like 4-6 essentially. That's my formation. We have like 4 at the back, kind of. It's more like 3-7 actually. But either way, I'm enjoying it a little bit more. I'm going to try a little bit of a different tactic. Instead of the fast build-up, I'm going to switch it to possession. I'm going to play a little bit narrower, and I'm going to see if we can get some linking going. Because I do it in Football Manager as well, right? So the higher the line of your defense, which is the line of engagement where the defense meets the attack, if you then win the ball, you have less distance to travel to their goal, right? So in Football Manager, for example, I will play very narrow and I will have a much higher line of engagement. Now, you can't do this in FIFA where you can bring the attacking line down. In Football Manager, you can. You can meet the attacking line with the defensive line. It's very difficult to explain this without showing you on screen. But at least my thought process, I think, is going to be to play a fairly high line. And that's why Tomori is in there instead of Thiago Silva, because Thiago Silva is too slow when playing this type of tactic. I do like Thiago Silva. I think he's one of the best defenders in the game. He's so good at defending rather than catching up to anyone or anything like that. But I do really like him, and he will feature in rivals and some friendlies and stuff, but Tomori comes in for pace. I'm going to play a little bit further forward, a lot more narrow. I'm going to play not a possession-based game, but I'm just going to get everyone to sort of come to me with the ball so we can keep the ball, and there's always an option for a pass. Because right now it's launch it forward and hope for the best. So there we have it. 5-5, Timo Werner. There is another pack to show you. And here it is. So I built another 5 two-player packs. At this point, I'd already sold Ben Yedder. That's why the coin balance is now 1.2 million. Then we packed this. Normally, this would be fantastic. However, you guys know that this isn't fantastic. French striker, Ben Yedder? No, it's Anthony Martial. We've already packed him. He's already untradeable. I now have an untradeable duplicate, Van Dijk and Martial. And, as Special K in the comments pointed out, in FIFA 20, you can only recover them for a week, not a month. You have, I think it's 5 recoveries a month. But yes, they're only there for a week. I didn't say that when I said that I'm going to keep him there for a month. But basically what you can do is you can recover him, and then you can quick sell him again, and then you reset the week, if that makes sense. So long as you have enough recoveries for that month. I haven't used one yet, so now I've got to recover Anthony Martial, and I have to recover Van Dijk. I'm really hoping that EA drops something that I want in the next couple of days. Because, yeah, keeping him for an icon is going to be fantastic, but who knows? The first set of icons they drop could be the worst. Well, they probably will be bad ones, but you know what I mean? I might not like them, so I'm not going to do them for the sake of them, and they might be overpriced. So I'd like to do something that fits this current team. Maybe gets a link to Jota, because then we can use him more often than not. And, of course, we've got Van Dijk. So, Van Dijk, Telles, for example. Nah, but the Telles is not going to have an SBC. Someone I can use, like a special, no, it's probably not going to happen, but like a special Alisson or something. I don't know. Whatever. Someone I can link to Van Dijk or Jota or both would be fantastic, right? But that's going to complete today's episode, or end today's episode. Will there be an episode tomorrow? Yes. If you like this video, drop a like on it. That's all I've got to say. So the more likes we get, the more I want to make them. And tomorrow, of course, we've got Squad Battle Rewards. I'm Gold 2 right now. I don't know whether I'm going to stay there. It's a couple of packs. Hopefully EA drops something we can complete, and I'll show you that as well. There'll be more gameplay because of more Weekend League. You'll see where I finish, or not finish because there's another day of it, but you'll see where we're likely to finish anyway. And yeah, let me know what your current record is for Weekend League, and if you have enjoyed it, like I said, please do hit the like button. It really does help me out a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.